We're about 2 months into 2022 already, and so far the year has been treating kaiju fans pretty well. G Magazine's announced the first 2 special guests of honor for the upcoming G-Fest. Legendary Pictures made a deal with Apple TV to make a spin-off series to the Monsterverse. Tamashii Nations, being the greedy little shits they are, releases an SH Monster product that is not overpriced. And finally, Playmates Toys has announced some upcoming Godzilla products that I think kaiju fans might like. Greetings and figures, it is I, Penna the Manda here, and I am now launching a new series, as you can tell. Yeah, it's a Let's Talk series. I know, super unoriginal, lots of Godzilla creators already do that, but I figure I might as well take a little bit of a different approach here. And by different approach, I mean just talk about some random shit. And I know I've been gone for another month and a half pretty much, becoming a basic trend here on the channel recently. But I just got done with my finals, and yeah, that was fun. But I am going through current changes with my school that should give me more time to create more content, which is perfect considering that, you know, I don't really upload as much as I used to. So hopefully we can definitely push my channel back up to where it originally was, put out content more often instead of, you know, every like once or twice a month. So a couple of days ago, at the time of this recording, Playmates revealed the upcoming Godzilla figures at the London Toy Fair, both for the Monsterverse and the classic Toho series. There are multiple videos roaming around Instagram, and I try to gather as much as I can because the last time when Playmates figures were revealed to the public, Warner Brothers did not take too kindly with Instagram accounts reposting certain images, I should say. So I gathered as much detailed photos as I can of this reveal, and I figured we should probably, you know, go over them before Warner Bros. Strikes them down.
Now you fucked up!
Are they more superior to when Bandai Creation did the Godzilla products back in the 2000s? Is this worth over NECA not making Godzilla figures? Let's find out together. Alright, so what we have here is the display case that was presented at London Toy Fair. The top shelf includes the current Godzilla vs. Kong figures that are on Walmart shelves. For example, we have the Mechagodzilla with the Proton Stream. We have the Hong Kong Godzilla, and then we have what I believe is the Supercharged Godzilla, the Hong Kong Battle Kong, and the Antarctica Kong. Second shelf, we have a combination of what looks like older figures and newer figures. I guess the older figures are probably there for maybe comparison. On the right, when I first saw this image, I thought this was Burning Godzilla. In my head, I thought Playmates made a 6-inch version of the Jakks Pacific Burning Godzilla. However, if we pull up other pictures of this Burning Godzilla, the box says just Godzilla, in 2014 text, and if we look at the card right here that is labeled, it says that in July, the Monsterverse Godzilla City of Destruction 6-inch Godzilla 2014. That's the description of this figure. From what I've heard, he's supposed to resemble the poster of Godzilla 2014, kind of like what SH Monstroids released back then. How he's all orange, that resembles like the fire that's around him, just like how, you know, the poster was. After seeing those statements throughout, like, you know, Instagram comments and everything, I can now start to see it. It kind of does look like, you know, the poster, especially with like the dorsal fins and how only his chest and some of his arms and legs have a little bit of orange to them. I have no idea why he has some battle damage right here. My guess is that they're trying to capitalize off the Jurassic World figures Mattel's releasing. Godzilla 2014 comes what looks like a tank and a chunk of flesh to cover up the battle damage, which I guess is not bad, you know, having more armored vehicles. I guess that's one step up Playmate's always done, especially when compared to Bandai Creations. As far as getting this figure, would I recommend this figure? Not really. To me, it just looks like they just redesigned the Supercharged Godzilla. I mean, at least they fixed the dorsal fins, but I don't know. It's just that face right there. I'm not catching a vibe with that face. Alright, so our next figure is this guy right here, the 6-inch Kong Skull Island figure. Obviously, what looks like is that they took the 1-foot tall original Kong Skull Island figure, scaled him down to 6 inches, gave him some more additional joints, and actually gave him some accessories. He comes with what looks like the propeller from that ship he got caught in when fighting the Skullcrawler at the 3rd act of the film, and he also comes with a helicopter from Vietnam. There's also one thing I forgot to address is this box art. Not gonna lie, I am kind of vibing with this box art here. It does look really badass here. You got Godzilla right there, you got King Ghidorah, you got Kong, you got Mechagodzilla. Now here's one I'm really excited for, and that is the Monsterverse King Ghidorah right here. This thing looks fucking sick. I'm not gonna lie. This is a huge improvement of what Playmates has put out throughout like the past, how long have they been out for? I think 2 years now, because yeah, 2 years, because I did that unboxing of the first 2 original figures back in 2020. The mold looks very similar to the 6-inch Jakks Pacific Ghidorah they put out about 3 years ago. You can kind of tell because, you know, like the wings, how they look similar into how they're like positioned, how the heads, they look similar. They have like their own unique, how should I put this, their own unique position, depends how you articulate them. And they have better detailed paint. What Bandai put into their King Ghidorah. It looks like he's coming out in July. That's a little bit, that's gonna take some time. That's a little bit far away from where we are currently, and I guess I am excited for this figure. Again, he's got half the battle damage on his chest. I don't really like I'm just gonna be honest here. I'm not much of a fan of the battle damage. It kind of ruins the mold a little bit. I know that, you know, Playmates, given for who they are, given for what figures they put out originally, they gotta make their money somehow, and I guess putting the damage on them gives them that. I don't fuck. Now, if we go back to the display photo here, we should take a look at the third shelf. The third shelf contains the first 3 figures as part of the new Classic Series lineup. We have Burning Godzilla, we have Gorosaurus and Rodan, debatably Playmates' best classic Godzilla figures in general. However, the next shelf includes 2 new figures in the classic line, that being Shin Godzilla and Godzilla Terrestris is his name. Let's take a closer look at Shin Godzilla, and hey, would you look at that, in an original mold. As far as original sculpt, it doesn't look that bad, but as far as detail, it still looks like shit. It looks like he's also coming out in July, which I guess that's when all these figures are coming out by then. They're gonna all come out at the same time. He could definitely use a bit more red on him. He's more black than he is red. Now, as far as for Godzilla Tetris, he looks like the Bandai Movie Monster Series Godzilla Tetris. The one major thing I see difference between both figures is how the arms are sculpted and how the tail on the Playmates figure is a lot longer. I will admit, I like the paint on Playmates more than I do Bandai. Even though I don't own the figure, but just by looking at the promotional images Bandai provided and this new reveal Playmates did at London Toy Fair, I think it's safe to say that the Playmates Godzilla Tetris is the better figure. But what I really do like is the box art. The box art for this looks amazing. I really like this over the copycat Bandai Creation box style. I like how they chose the Heisei Godzilla. It looks like it's the Mogogoji suit from '94. Instead of the Blue Atomic Breath, it's just yellow. To me, it kind of looks like the Spiral Ray Godzilla used to do from like '93 up until '95. You got the sky background, I guess you could say darkness, and then you have what looks like water, the ocean. The figures are standing on as if they're rising out the ocean, as Godzilla usually does. So as of right now, it looks like none of these figures are going to be released until July, definitely around summer. I'd say probably the best figures revealed would definitely be that Ghidorah and the Godzilla Tetris. King Ghidorah looks amazing. Godzilla Tetris, I love that paint style. Kong Skull Island, the 6-inch version, definitely looks better than the older version of that figure, and especially, you know, the 1 foot tall. Godzilla 2014, I probably wouldn't really buy it that much, given that, you know, it's just 2014 with just some orange in it that looks like Burning Godzilla. Shin Godzilla, if you don't own a Shin Godzilla, by all means go for it, but the movie Monster Series is still out there, so probably invest your money in that instead. Box art, Monsterverse looks amazing, but I kind of like the Toho series a little bit better, just because it's got that Heisei Godzilla, it's got the ocean. So that concludes our first episode of the Let's Talk series. How do you guys like this series so far? If you want me to do more of these, please let me know down in the comments. It doesn't have to be Godzilla or Kaiju related. Give me some ideas. I could talk about any kind of film franchise. Mainly sci-fi in general, like, I don't know, Ghostbusters, Alien, or Predator. Just some news in those franchises alone. Also, I need some more ideas to put some more icons on the shelf. I also got some new things in the background, and I feel like I'm missing some more. So I would like to hear some recommendation. What do you think I should add to the background to make it, I guess I should say, more stupid but funny. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this kind of content, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. My schedule for school has been going down a little bit, so that should open the door for me to create more content. So hopefully I can have more videos out every month. I'm Pan Amanda, signing out.